All right, guys, welcome. This has been something that I've been wanting to do for a really, really long time. When I got saved, I was actually doing a podcast that was not honorable to God. And then immediately it was like an Isaac moment, like, hey, give me this. And because it was this, the podcast was in front of me in order to give my whole life to God. It was either the podcast or God at that point. It was weird. Like, it was because it was so dishonorable to God. And yeah, like, there's been months that have passed. I've been wanting to do this, but just waiting for the right time or waiting for a specific call from God. And many times I've received confirmation to just start it, but then fear started getting in the way, and it just kept getting put back, trying to get the perfect setup, trying to do everything perfect. And I think now is the time that I really just feel, God showing me the true essence of discipline. And he's not going to give you the perfect answer all of the time. And it takes a step of faith and prayer in knowing that he will close doors and he will also open doors for you when they are not for you. But we need to trust in the Lord in these things. And that's for me. I'm preaching to myself right now. I need to trust in God and just start it. I know God has told me things to say to people, to put on platforms for comfort. There's a verse in the Bible that says we are afflicted so that we also may comfort in others' afflictions. And I just feel called to bring what I've been through in my life. My story, I'll share it one day, was a very radical story. I went from completely not following Christ to following Christ the next day and reading the Bible every day for 3 months straight, just in my house alone, because I quit my job for this, and I'll explain all that later. But I'm choosing to do this because I want to show you guys what I've been through. And something God actually showed me this past week was when I was discipling people or trying to teach people about God, I was also expecting them to have this radical experience. So when I was preaching to them, I was expecting God to just zap them from heaven and expect this crazy change. But what he was telling me was he kind of let me go through the hard because he saw his people go far from him and they weren't choosing him. But he wants me, I feel like, to help them not have to go through what I went through and find him and choose him and love him and see him through me, and them being able to glorify him in whatever I do. So that is what I feel called to do. Even if it's a little bit on this podcast, I just want to share experiences I've had with you guys, and just be completely vulnerable with you guys and be vulnerable with how I've been through things. And I have a lot of plans for this. Like, I hope to bring wisdom onto the podcast as well. I want to have guests that, of people I look up to, things that I have questions for. And yeah, this is what the podcast is for. I want to share with you guys what I've been through so that you guys don't have to go through it. Our God is a good God, and he wants to save you from so much of the things on this earth. I went through things because of my bad decisions. Some other people don't go through the same things I went through. But I'm taking it as a I want to help people not have to go through it. So yeah, that's basically it. We'll see where this takes us. I'm hoping for the best, and God is with me. God is with me wherever I go. So, yeah.
I think podcasts are good without cuts, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it shows authenticity.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
And then it shows also how much more comfortable you get. And it shows realness, honestly. Like, if you're having a bad day, sometimes you stumble more over your words and you can't talk the right way, or like, you know what I'm saying, or like if you're
Yeah.
having a great day, like, I don't know. I think it was good.
Cool.
I mean, you could try it again. I think.
You thought it was good?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that then.